NXT time with the Dobie Welk. About wrestling, let me tell you the part, cause it's coming from deep in my heart. And it different because it is a art. When me tell you that me never call it English, more creative than Shakespeare or John Dickens. When me visualize, me realize it's so vivid. And me utilize, me realize it with it. For Mike Agile like the Quanis on them evils. Dr. Knowledge is like Steve the one who's eagle. Causing panic come me same as Benzema. On artificial when me kick like Bartolima. NXT time with the Dobie Welk. About wrestling let me tell you the part, cause it's coming from deep in my heart. And it different because it is a art. Yes, I'm a creative villain, thinking outside the box, dethroning ceilings. This podcast's way different. It's the best casual, unbiased opinion. I have never laid. Just talking wrestling on the podcast. NXT time with the Dobie Welk. Giving all official written sources deep from the heart. Watch it wherever you stream or whenever you please. On demand. Give it a listen. Hit the like and subscribe and stars. Talking wrestling on the podcast. NXT time with DYL Cake. Giving all official written sources deep from the heart. Watch it wherever you stream or whenever you please. On demand. Give it a listen. Hit the like and subscribe and stars. Wrestling on the podcast, NXT time with Dave. Giving all official written sources deep from the heart. Watch it wherever you stream or whenever you please.
Woo! D-Walk? D-Walk, can you hear me? Is he D-Walk?
Hello.
Anyway, let's go. NXT time with D-Walk here, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to say hello. That we're going on here. D-Walk, can you hear me? I was wondering. Let's see if he sees me remove him and then do it again. There we go. D-Walk. This is either of the
difficulties.
it happens. I don't know.
There we go.
Yo,
there we go.
What's happening? I
What's
can't
up?
hear
You're
you.
frozen. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, I hear you now. Hey, my fault, bro. I got a new phone. And yeah, it might look, I don't know if it look different or not though, but I got a new phone. I couldn't hear you at first, but what's happening though? How y'all doing?
We're doing great.
Take it away.
Oh, God damn it.
Thank you to those two
welcome.
people that are watching.
Yeah, shout out to the Verizon people on Crown Road. Shout out to K Solid and their crew for hooking me up today on this nice internet, new phone service and everything. But we're here to talk about NXT. What y'all think about NXT? Y'all seen it?
It was a pretty good show. A lot of women matches. Obviously, we're setting up for Evolution, so that's exciting. Yeah, I know. Whatever.
No. I mean, it was a good match to me. It was a good card, but bad how they booked it. I mean, to me, like they've said, these referees need their ass beat. These referees suck nowadays. These referees got soft.
I'm starting to think they're trying to piss us off on purpose, but
I mean, like the thing about it though, the referees is like police officers. They're supposed to see, observe everything, and what they're doing now is a complete fuck up. They fuck up everything.
All right, let's get into it. Fuck it. The first match, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
of the show.
First
Thea
match
Hale versus Jada Tapped Parker.
Oh man.
Now obviously we're going to talk about the ending, but I'm realizing a technicality because when you tap, don't you have to tap the mat?
No, you can tap
No?
the
No,
person.
you don't.
Okay,
You
okay,
don't.
okay. In that case, yes, she taps.
Yeah.
That's it.
Let's talk about the match.
And I'll start right off because I have the mic. Why not? Yeah, so this is the second time that they've done like a ref interference on Jada's favor, and it's weird.
Right there, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it in the background.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spit your shit, Invisible Woman. Come on, let's hear you.
No, that's basically it. Just like I was pissed when I found out about that because like she fucking tapped. Why? Just because you didn't see it happen, it happened. But I don't know. Like I said, it's like the ultimate nepo baby thing that they're doing right now. I think it's just to piss us off because they realized it worked. Like we might be pissed off about the whole, people, not me, others are pissed about the Jason Jane thing and everything else. But like they realize if they piss us off, we're still watching.
Yeah, and it's pissing us off right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just say the match. Thea Hale was working on the arm, doing the Kimura lock the majority of the match. She threw herself to suicide dive to Jada to the outside. Booker T was praising her because she was in RW recently. So she's like, no, don't sleep on Thea Hale. She's sharp as a knife. Jada Parker, he was pro Thea. Corey Graves was pro Jada, and the other guy in the middle was just being the neutral. Yeah. At the end of the match, ladies and gentlemen, after Thea Hale tried to do about 4 Kimuras back to back, and Jada was pushing her in the corner, everything else. This happened. And again, there's no sound on it because, again, I do not own the video, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just showing you a clip real quick. As we can see here, wait for it. As Jada Parker goes down, you can see right there, tap. And the referee, which, again, that's the point of D-Walk's rant, as my rant as well. The fact that why the fuck are you in behind Thea?
Yeah.
Okay. Jada Parker's hand, no person in the Kimura lock is never going to tap with the arm that's getting Kimura'd. That's not going to fucking happen.
Yeah.
So why is the ref behind them? And then Thea being a super babyface, and I respect her ambition, but the point of like, she knew that the second you tapped, I'm going to let go as a respectable wrestler, raise my hand, we're done. And what the fuck happened? Yeah. What the fuck happened? Like these special circumstances for Jada Parker are starting to piss me the fuck off. And at the end of the match, before I get my grading, they were visible, like not visible, like audible boos. You can hear some people like boo, some people like, oh, Miss Parker, but some people were like, Miss Parker, they were boos. There were audible boos, and there was my rating of this match because of bad booking, bad ref stop, bad ref position, and the fact that Thea Hale, the only reason that Jada Parker is not going to win the Fatal 4-Way is because of Thea Hale. Why'd you even put that in the first place?
That's bullshit.
C-.
That's to me, like I said, it's bad booking because, like I said, the referee is the most important thing to the match. Why the fuck you behind somebody when they doing the submission when you're supposed to be on the part where you observe and see both of the parts? You gonna be behind somebody back and observe somebody tapping out where you can't see nothing. That is dumb as fuck. These referees, they got fucking lazy as fuck. I'm still mad the fuck about it. How do you allow somebody to interfere in the match instead of fucking kicking them out? You fucking tell them to stop, don't do that, or hey, step right there. They not involved in the match, so they supposed to be automatically ejected. That's what I don't understand about these referees now. Because the referees back in the early days, they would have ejected your ass the fuck out.
I'll say a little bit more about this too, and I enjoy EOD's comment of like he liked the way it is. If by next week we hear Ava say, "Hey Jada, you got to the Fatal 4-Way, but at the same time, the ref did not see you tap out, but you tap out because after that they never brought it up again. They never brought up the fact that Thea Hale made her tap. No one did after that.
They got these refs. The format they got these refs supposed to be is not right. They not real refs. They not these refs is not real refs. Like I said, like how the fuck you supposed to be a ref and you not don't you not observing everything? It don't make no sense.
But here's the thing,
you're a ref, but then you didn't see that. You supposed to see every fucking thing. Y'all see everything else any other time. Y'all see them up when the motherfucker interfere in the match and tell them no, get out the match. Y'all see every other thing, but y'all didn't see that shit right here. Man, come on now,
Cardi.
No, you're right. I mean, we just gotta remember though it's part of the story. Like they're going too hard. No, I don't even know if they will bring it up. It's just like unfinished business. But they're using the refs as part of like Jada's plot for some reason, and I don't know why. Also, if we're talking about rating of the match, and this is nothing against Thea Hale because we're like fans of Thea Hale, hardcore, but the timing of the match felt off for some reason, like between her and Jada when they were like just going back and forth a little bit. I don't know, yeah, I don't know. I give Thea Hale a high rating. Jada Parker, I'm figuring out what's going on there, honestly.
Okay.
The match overall, because of the story and like the ending of C.
A C?
D. I don't know. Low.
D. Okay. D walk.
I get that shit an F, bro. That shit is a fucking F to me. Because that shit don't make no fucking sense to me.
But in wrestling terms, what would you give a rating if it was just wrestling alone?
I get that shit a fucking D minus.
All right.
B for me.
Yeah. It's just I would give it C minus, D for you, D, like because honestly,
I mean in terms of wrestling, it was okay.
It was okay, yeah, it was a good match, but like in terms of like storyline and then go on.
The lineup, man, wrestling wise, it was good, but the way they booked it was fucking horrible because how the fuck y'all let Jada Parker win a fucking game? I mean, no heat against Jada Parker because I like her, she's sexy as hell and everything, and I'm waiting on her OnlyFans, but fucking goddamn it, Thea Hale, bro. Thea Hale is the future. Thea Hale is where it should be.
Oh, D-Walk, we have new buttons. This is what this would not normally be after you said that kind of comment.
Hey, I gave her a compliment. I gave her a compliment. It was all a
compliment.
Our
OnlyFans. Talk about our OF, man. All right, I get that.
I'm thinking about doing it, man. The struggle's hard.
I know, struggle is hard. People like seeing feet and everything up from that.
Hey, come on now.
I get that. Anyway,
I've been thinking about stripping, but
yeah.
Come on, man.
You can do it. You can do it online. No, I no shame, man. Everyone get their money now. However you get it.
No, but my thing is though this, like I said, it was a good lineup, but it was a horrible booking how they had it towards the end.
Yep.
Like I said, to me, the referees got too fucking comfortable in what they doing. Then they got lazy. They had the wrong person win the match. Because Jada Parker won it already. They ain't never get Thea Hale. Thea Hale is a fucking she the future.
Yeah.
Thea Hale is the future. She got everything a wrestlers need.
She has that spunky shit. She has that wiry.
She got that spunk. She got that switch. She got that. And then y'all honing her.
Yeah, and here's the part I want to say: if Jada Parker or Thea Hale see Jada Parker as a wrestler, you should talk to booking because if you keep using the refs over and over and over and over again as an excuse to lose, to win, and then make it to like the semifinal or the final thing of something big and always lose anyway, and you never give Thea Hale a chance or anyone else, what's the point? Like you're the favorite, and I keep saying this, Jada Parker. You're the Tyler Breeze of NXT of this era because Tyler Breeze was always loved by the fans, but he never, ever, ever, ever won the fucking big one. And by the way, for EOD, those are NBA refs, man. Those are fucking shitty ass refs that we have now. Like this shitty ref. Because at the end of the match, at the main event. Not the main event, but the semi-main events. We'll talk about refs because I want to say something about that later. Backstage, Briggs and Inamura and Elijah are chatting about how nobody likes First Class and Trick Williams is disrespecting the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Elijah leaves and Hank and Tank roll up and remind Josh and Inoki that they got a title match when they want one. Hank and Tank. When they want one, Obafemi rolls up and they congratulate him on the Haas fight against Jasper. He says, thank you. Troy, and he thanks him and he says he's still the ruler and that not changing anytime soon. Oba turns to leave and runs into Trick Williams. Champ. Oba says, all my money is on them to beat you. He's like, well, you gotta be a broke ass ruler. And then Trick said, why are you wearing so much leather? He's like, what are you talking about? I'm out of here. And then Hank and Tank said, yeah, that is weird. Why are they wearing so much leather? So D-Walk, why is Brock Briggs and Inamura wearing so much leather?
Shit, maybe some sale or some shit like that. You never know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's all they had in the store. You know, I don't know. Like, or maybe they I don't know. Maybe I can't. I don't know.
Okay, sorry about that. No, that's a scam. Sorry, I'm trying to get that shit away. I'm gonna have to take this away because sorry about that. You're trying to. Okay. This leather thing is kind of weird. I never really liked that shit. That's just me.
Hey.
And Hank and Tank doing nothing. Not fighting anybody. Nothing. Not fighting anybody. Not feuding with anybody. Nothing. I love that someone. Where's this? Cage Side Seat says a Maynard Marlboro, but they had to cut that off. Blake Monroe vignette about her preparation for her contract signing tonight. She picks up a skimpy outfit. She gets a cartoon. Yeah, she gets a cartoon car going over there, and but she looks swell. Next match, and this one's a weird one, but funny. Lash Legend versus Kaylani Jordan. Just because of like talking smack to each other, basically.
God damn it, where fucking Joe at?
Joe, yeah, this is the part that I want. Okay, but either way, Joe. There was the new style, new music for Lash Legend, new style. It's kind of like a weird, like I don't know. We'll talk about it later. New style of her because she has like the little gold highlights and dark hair anymore, like just very very kind of emo-ish. Good back and forth match, power versus athleticism. In the end, she tried to do a 450. She missed it. I think she missed the pool. I think. Let me see. Let's see. That was a short match. Kaylani off the top rope with a frog splash. That was a beautiful 5-star frog splash. We talked about that. Fighting in the turnbuckle, counter crossbody from Jordan, cover for 2. Lash fires back, and she does the special that she grabs you like kind of like a bow and arrow and just slams you down for the 1, 2, 3. B- because Cardium.
What?
No, because no, you know what? Fuck that shit. C, because Kaylani diverted back to being a babyface again, and it really pisses me the fuck off. You were doing a tweener shit, and now you're a babyface again because Lash is there, and it's really stupid. Like you were going somewhere. Those braids, as much as Joe hated it, kind of signified like this is my new version of me, and then you just stopped yourself from that shit. So, and then this match made because this is the qualifier. It was hot as hell in Florida yesterday. I'm sorry for that, EOD. Stay hydrated, please. It's been hot here too. Yes, it has.
Yeah. Hey, make sure you drink a lot of milk.
Okay. That's from. He said drink a lot of milk.
A lot of milk.
Protein. Cucumber water.
Cucumber water. Yeah. Or maltas.
You need some milk.
Yes. Cardi M, rating of the match and thoughts.
This match actually it was a decent match in terms of wrestling, but I agree. Kaylani's character is a little confusing right now, and Lash, same thing with her. Like they're just rebranding her because they switched it up, and nothing against her. Like I'm glad that she's been improving. I have noticed that.
Yeah.
Like if she gets flexible, like that's a wrap because she's dangerous. But that's a good thing. But no, it's the whole character thing and the fact that they got rid of the Jakara that just upsets me. But anyways, my rating on this match, I will just give it a B-. Keep it simple. Whatever.
D-Walk, rating on the match?
I gotta give it a fucking C-.
Okay.
I mean, they was in the right path, but at the end they crashed and burned.
Yeah. Basically, like the first match, I should have pressed the button. This is how I feel about the Kaylani Jordan last legend match. I think this button also signifies as well.
Moving on.
All right.
Moving on.
Okay. After that match, I have to get myself back situated again. After that match, we get a recap of Tony D'Angelo's business. We talk about Luz Crucifino and everything else, and this is a lot of weird shit. Luz Crucifino runs into Don backstage, and Luz Crucifino talks to the Don backstage and says like he had nothing to do with it. He explains where he was, which I did like. With the EOD and I talked about that. Like, where did Luz Crucifino go? They took it. They put him in a trunk. Stacks says it's your lucky day after they opened the trunk, and they just let him go. He had no phone, but again, didn't explain how he got back to Florida. So in my head and in EOD's head, it's canon that he just did the whole like mafia thing and casino thing and just try to survive. You know, sold juice in the corner.
Yeah. He's a lawyer.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a lawyer. Just take me home.
Exactly. Now, got a comment here. Because of the leather comment, I'm not too far from PC. Oh, because of the leather comment. Yeah. So much leather. Too bad for Briggs and more wearing leather in fucking Florida.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit, dude. All right. Back for commercial. Tony D'Angelo is in the ring and on the mic. He says that as the Dawn, you got to keep your head on a swivel and be aware of being stabbed in the back. After a few months ago, Stack stabbed him in the back. Rizzo went into hiding and Luz Crucifino got clipped, or so he thought. He doesn't know what's what, but all he wants from Luca is his trust and loyalty, and he can't seem to get it. So he wants him to come out to talk to man, and to Luca, like, yo, T, what the hell's going on? Why are you doing this? You know, he says yes, and Luca's gonna lie. He's gonna do it to him and to all these people. Crucifino says he's not lying, and D'Angelo asks what happened to the desert. Luca describes being kidnapped and driven to the desert with Stacks letting him go and telling him it was his lucky day. D'Angelo entertains the idea by believing him and asks if he can trust him. Crucifino admits that maybe he should have called or interfered, but he didn't. As his consigliere, he's supposed to advise people, and this is the first time since joining the family he's had to make a decision on his own. It's kind of weird for him. He used to having Rizzo support, and then the Don cut him off. Like, I don't give a shit about that. Stacks comes in with his fake ass crew of Guidos.
Man, who the fuck they supposed to be? Who the fuck they supposed to be?
Yeah.
That's Vinny and Pauly D.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah. Just fist pumping, because in ROW they had like leather jackets and everything else, but then they themselves realized we are in Florida. It's fucking hot as fuck. I'm not gonna wear a leather jacket and fucking.
I kind of like the ensemble because they do look like henchmen, just simple white t-shirts.
One looks like Bryce Donovan. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, why fucking why Luciano was dressed like motherfucking Solo Sikoa?
Yeah, he's just chilling. You're just chilling. Like I said. He tells Luca, okay, here you go. He saved him in the desert. He was never gonna be good enough to be Tony's consigliere. He tells Luca he knows what to do. The goons advance in the ring. Tony and Luca beat the goons. Stacks starts beating up Tony. Luca grabs Stacks from behind, spins him around to punch him. He ducks and he actually punches the Don by accident.
I hate this part, bro. Can I get my hold on? Can I say something? Can I say something?
Yeah. Go on now.
If you know it's a fucking mistake, if you see the fucking mistake, why the fuck is you looking at the wrong person? Like, hey, why the fuck you do that when you know you was in the way of fucking getting punched? Why the fuck would you look at somebody in the way where you look and be like, hey, like, why would you try to blame somebody as your teammate and when she was had your back and it was a mistake? So what the fuck, bro? That's what's done to me right here. He knew it was a fucking mistake and everything, but then you still want to look at him and blame him. And you know the right direction he was at and the way he swung and everything, it was going to go come towards your way. So why the fuck you get mad at him? This fucking, like I said, this whoever fucking writing this shit, I'm like 10 seconds away from crashing out on this shit because this week was fucking horrible.
Yeah, for people watching, thank you for liking it and enjoying it at the same time. What are your thoughts on
Again,
this
shout out
segment?
to the Verizon crew. Thank y'all for hooking me up.
Shout out.
Of course, shout out to them.
Hey, can y'all tell I'm on a new phone right now?
What
So
do you mean?
what?
What?
Can y'all tell I'm on a new phone right now? This is a brand new phone. Completely
That's
brand
good.
new phone.
Looks good, dude. Yeah, see your dimples.
Yeah, see? Shout out to the Verizon crew. And I'm on some new Wi-Fi. I'm on
nice.
business Wi-Fi, so
That's why it sounds good. That's good. I
Oh,
like
dang,
that.
for real? Straight up. See, so most definitely shout out though. But yeah, I'm on a new Wi-Fi, new phone, and everything.
Nice, man. Good
A lot of
job.
more power and
Congratulations.
everything. So yeah.
All right, good.
Cool.
Now,
But
yeah,
that was some bullshit, bro. Like the segment, these past couple of segments have been bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
And like I said, when I seen it, I was so pissed off because it didn't make sense at all. It didn't make sense for Thea Hell to lose. It didn't make sense for fucking all these matches didn't make sense. Wait till when we get to the fucking 6-man tag, it didn't make no sense.
Yes.
A lot of this shit didn't make no sense. The referee's fucking up. The referee's been fucking up because the referee's supposed to see everything. When have you know? Okay, in boxing, when have you know to see a referee fucking see somebody get knocked out and then be like, no, they didn't get knocked out? When have you seen that shit? When have in USC you see somebody tap out and the referee never was right there, never seen them tap out? You see somebody tap out regardless. You supposed to see somebody when they tap out, you supposed to see them tap out on fucking emotions. You supposed to look at their arms and legs and everything, bro. These referees, they done made these referees lazy as fuck.
but
Not being able to eject nobody when you don't eject the motherfucker out the game, out the fucking wrestling ring, especially when they interfering. And like I said, you too comfortable. It's weak as hell to me.
Now,
Go on,
do you
girl.
have, okay, I thought we had a comment. Okay.
No.
I will say about this. Tony D'Angelo is like acting kind of out of pocket. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
The reason they're doing this is, and it's sad, but he's causing his own downfall because I
you
think
assuming
that,
shit. You assuming
yeah,
shit. You know when you know what they say about when they say about people who assume shit, you make an ass out of yourself.
yeah,
And that's what he's doing.
Heard that one before.
Yeah, go on.
But no, it's true. He is assuming like Luca's done nothing to like show you that you can't trust him, but you're just paranoid, and now he's gonna eventually turn sides because you keep accusing him of shit, and then who knows what's gonna happen with Rizzo because we haven't seen her. I wonder if she's off at like TNA or something.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a second because that might be connected to other things later. But rating of this whole segment,
I give it a C because like it's kind of obvious where they're going with this and why they're doing it like this.
Okay, I get that. Same for me. This whole fact that they showed Stack's crew, but not explaining where they came from, but they only explained it on Booker T's freaking promotion. That's one. And then two, they never explained it. They never explained that shit.
It's starting to feel like the Vampire Diaries, like where it's like you got 3 different shows, and it's like if you want context, you got to go back to
watch shows.
part 1.
Yeah, but no one ever talks about the other shows at all. That's the fucking shit about that. Now, moving on from that, I got it right here. There we go. First class roll up on Trick Williams. They said they got his back. They said that Casey Noir hurt himself training and he's not going to be cleared. They bring solutions. Then they get a guy lined up to replace him. Wesley rolls up. He says that he and Trick got beef. And again, the last time they talked to each other, Trick slapped him so hard the imprint was on his face for a whole match, and he was beating the shit out of High Rise. But now they're cool. Because just because they're evil. I'm evil, you're evil. Let's just squash the beat that I bitch slapped you not once but twice during the whole night. Let's just do with that. They smile and they go to break. Back from commercial, we get a vignette for the all new different Chase U. Kale Dixon keeps trying to ask questions, and Andre Chase unloads on him saying, "Fuck you, listen to me, do the work." Uriah Connors and Kale Dixon get up. It's like, shame on you, real shame. And Chase U says, "What the fuck?" Andre Chase, basically. Thank you.
Okay,
After that, remember that segment? I'm going to skip over that right now. After that, Ethan Page is backstage with the Vanity Project, just chilling out there saying hundos. The Vanity Project tell him that he has to get through to get to Ethan Page, and Ashante Diadonis, who's in the background, is listening to all this, right? And it's Ricky States comes out of nowhere and says, "I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you soon," because he can't talk loud. Ashanti sees that, he's like, "Yo, what's up, man?" And then he starts talking crap to Ricky. In the back, Baylor and Smoke's like, "Do you know this guy?" Like, "I don't know this guy." So they just walk away, and Ashanti's like, "There's the numbers game," and then Ricky's like, "You should look behind you. There is no numbers." He's like, "I'll see you next week." So we get Ashanti versus Ricky Saints. It's pretty funny because Ashanti's just, he has nothing else to do now. He ain't got no girl. He ain't got no purpose. And now he's trying to jump on people's friends. And he's like, "We don't even know you, bro. Sorry."
Yeah, the Carmen equation didn't last long.
Yes. Blake Monroe is shown arriving at the Performance Center and getting out of her car. Elijah makes her entrance, playing guitar as he goes. He's joined by Josh Briggs and Yoshiki Inamura as we go to break. Back from commercial. This part I like. And I'm sad that Joe's not here.
We talking about the porn star, or we talking about a wrestler?
We're talking about the wrestler. The corn star is talking
Corn,
we'll talk about her later.
Corn star. I'm talking about corn star. My fault. My bad.
Right. The corn star we'll talk about later. Back from commercial. Tavion Heights, Ren Sinclair, Javon Evans are talking. Ren Sinclair's like, "Oh, Charlie's nuance," and Javon's so stupid. I mean, not stupid. It's like Javon's like, "What the hell's nuance?" And I get it. I didn't know what nuance was until I was like 27, so I can get that point. Tavion asks if Ren has gotten Charlie Dempsey to agree to the match, but she begs off, saying that this nuance involved. Evans asks what nuance means, and she admits that she hasn't asked yet. Javon walks over to chat with Jasper Troy and congratulates him. He says, "Get away from me." Charlie Dempsey is there now. He says that Tavion beats Javon in a match. He can leave. No quarter catch crew. They draw about it good-naturedly, and Evans tells Dempsey that he clearly needs a hug, which Ren obliges, and he tells Tavion, "Hug me," and Tavion's looking up like, why am I even in this group anymore? So we're going to get Tavion Heights versus Javon Evans. Javon wins. Tavion stays. Tavion wins. Tavion loses. So D-Walk, who wins? Who loses?
I think Tavion stands.
Okay.
Tavion got too much. Tavion got too much. Goddamn. He too good. He too gifted.
Yeah.
And I don't see nobody, lower class people, wrestlers. I don't see nobody in general, I don't see nobody that, if they gave Tavion Heights the potential you want to, I don't see nobody that's outdoing Tavion Heights.
Mm-hmm. Say that shit to the mountain. That's true. I think Tavion should win. He deserves to get the hell out of it. Like it would shock Charlie and it would shock Javon, and then it would be a good swerve. But I don't know where they're going with this, whether they would just keep extending this. Like if there's no more new quarter catch crew, let it go and let Tavion. And by the way, Miles Bourne has not been seen in 2 weeks. So wherever you go, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Cardi M is making some beautiful food for herself. So
nice.
Oh yeah, she's the queen of cooking. What's your thought?
I'm making bread. What are you talking about?
Tavion versus Javon.
Hey, that's dope. That's even better. That's dope.
Yeah, she's making bread all day.
It's awesome. We're talking about Tavion and Javon.
Tavion, Javon next week. Who wins? Who loses? Tavion wins, he's out. Javon wins, he stays.
I would like for Tavion to win only so that he can leave New Quarter Catch Crew, because I think they're breaking up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Javon would be like, go ahead.
You can see the jealousy. You can see the hate. You can see the if y'all ever watched Paid in Full, you can see that what's going on. Mm-hmm. You see somebody else, you see another motherfucker shining, and then that's when you hate on the motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If a motherfucker doing better than you, that's in life in general. That's in life to this day. Like a motherfucker doing better than you, instead of congratulating a motherfucker, you fucking want to hate the motherfucker.
Yeah. But again, this could be backfiring on Charlie in the end. But Charlie thinks that Tavion is not going to win because he's friends with Javon, but Tavion pulls it out. Or even Ren Sinclair comes in and like helps Tavion win.
That's what I feel like. Javon would be like honorable and let
yeah.
him win, just so he could get out of the group. That's the point of it, you know.
Jay Brown would cheat. And he's like, I'm getting the fuck out, and then Javon really wouldn't be angry.
Yeah.
And then Charlie would be angry. He's like, what the fuck? I'm like, no, man, it's cool, man. He beat me. He beat me. Yeah, fuck that shit. So that's gonna happen. Next up. Yes.
Also, shout out to Javon Evans for
liking the story. Appreciate you for liking the story on Instagram. Awesome. So I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
No, it's up on y'all, but boo Javon Evans.
I know that's.
I gotta speak for Joe too. I got to. I mean, like, to me, this is the real reason I fucking can't stand Javon Evans right now. They fucking hate it. They fucking fucked up the whole storyline with him. When he got his jaw broke and all that shit, bro, he's supposed to have been out for a while. How the fuck you come back in fucking in 1 week after you just got your bra punched, and then you come back the next week, had a match, and your shit broke, and you got punched again? That don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, that's
you can't see me do up, but I'm nodding in agreement because it's
called a 6-month storyline. It didn't work out, and then
but that's what I'm saying. That's why I can't follow up with Javon Evans, because the storyline, you can't even pretend like when you take a punch in the jaw, like act like you did get hurt by it. Like it's not like you completely healed by it. Yeah, I'm completely healed and everything. I get punched in the jaw and everything. No, you still gotta, no matter what, you still gotta act like the fucking injury still is. Like you get hit by the jaw, at least play, act like you're like, oh dang, like, oh man, you rocking me. Come on now, you can't even. You act like it never happened now.
Yeah. I mean, it's just but you realize they're doing the same thing with Ricky Saints, right? Like, he's supposed to be out for at least like a month, 2 months.
So fast.
But yeah, and then
but the jaw thing though, like, but you got to think the worst thing to get hurt is the jaw. The jaw is the worst thing. You can't. There's no way if you had a jaw injury or fracture or break, especially in a type of wrestling like you do wrestling, there's no way you could avoid that. Like, so any other injury, I could see you avoiding, but a jaw injury, there's no way you could avoid a jaw injury, especially wrestling.
Yeah, with Javon, again, they're trying to. They keep thinking.
Who the fuck is you, Wolverine? Who the fuck is you, Wolverine?
He just keeps winning and losing, and then he gets hurt and he gets back, and it's gonna be like this for a while. But speaking of which, back from this match. This was a very weird match. They really focused more on Inamura and Briggs. Briggs got hurt, and he would just tag in Elijah. Elijah did a weird Meteora on Trick. That was just kind of scary.
He did old school too. The old school. To me, I'm gonna say it like this: WWE dropped the ball on Elijah. Yes. They dropped the ball on him. Now they in a position where he could be a future world TNA champion, because, like I said, this match right here, you seen like he could roll with everything. Like, he could do everything. Like I said, and we'll get down to the end. I'm going to tell you when my end feeling story, but to me, what I didn't like about the match was Wesley was in the match with Trick. They could have got anybody else besides Wesley. But then you slapped the shit out of me not too long ago, and then you expect me to be teammates with you? That didn't make no sense to me.
Yep.
What didn't make sense to me was fucking. What threw me off was Wesley. Wesley threw me off about the whole match. Because to me, I'm going to get my get back. If they had that match right, they should have had Wesley get his get back on Trick Williams.
Mm-hmm. But he's a heel, so he can't do it. Like, he can't. Like, right now.
But what I'm saying is, But what I'm saying is, any heel ain't gonna shit nothing, let nothing slide. Any heel, like, oh, you slapped me last time. Remember this? Watch this. I'm gonna walk off on you. Or watch this. I'm gonna do this. Ain't no heel gonna let shit slide.
Yeah,
that's like in real life. That's just like in real life. You ain't a motherfucker disrespect you or slap you. You ain't gonna let shit slide. You ain't gonna never forget about that shit.
Here's the shit though. At one point during the match, Wesley did a move to Inamura. I think it was Inamura to somebody, and they ducked, and he hit Trick. And for a second, he's like, yeah. The second he turned around, he said, oh no. If he would have never said, oh no, that theory that you're saying would have been he did that just to get into the match, just to hit, the hit Trick and get the fuck out. That would have been a better heel. Like, hey, I remember what the fuck you did to me, dude. Fuck you. But that would make Trick a babyface, and they're not making Trick a babyface. So they just made this weird I forgive you for slapping me thing, which again, I believe you.
Ain't no forgiving when you slap a grown man in the face like that.
I know, but here, let's continue. Flop Dollar does like a psycho knee to the corner like Ciampa does, but like he jumps over the ropes and lands perfectly in front of the camera. Chef's kiss. I love that. He didn't want to jump off before, but he did that. I like that. After a whole bunch of jumping in and out of the ring, Inamura does the Super Frog Splash. I call it that, Super Frog Splash, for the 1, 2, 3. And I love that people in the background, the hard cam, were shocked because they did not see Inamura tag Trick. Well, not even tag, but like pin Trick 1, 2, 3. So I give this match, because of its surprisingness and what continues on in the future, a B. I didn't like Flop Dollar. I didn't like Wesley, whatever. But Elijah threw out some fucking moves I've never seen before in a while. So shout out to Elijah.
He underrated. All of them are underrated. Wesley's underrated, but can I say something that EOD said? EOD said Trey did say he was tripping when he slapped West. You can't. No, come on, bro. There's no way. But okay, when Wesley said what he said, Trick was mad because he fucking lost. There's no need. Like I said, you had so much control, bro. Why did you slap my man? You shouldn't even have to slap my man.
Yeah.
Ain't no much that much. Ain't no much. You supposed to be a fucking role model, a champion, and everything. When you let a motherfucker pull your buttons and make you come out your fucking shell, now you slap a motherfucker like that. Come on, bro. There's no way we could be teammates.
I know, but like I said, they're doing a weird way to protect Wesley, but they're not really protecting Wesley. And again,
no, they're not.
And again, Elijah literally said that he's in the kiddie park now, which referencing Evolve. So it's sad that Elijah in a shitty song is referencing that Wesley is an Evolve. Nothing wrong with that, but he's stuck there for a little bit right
Underrated.
now.
Like I said, Wesley, Wesley, ever since Wesley betrayed his tag team, shit down the hill.
No.
Shit down the hill. He went shit down the hill ever since he betrayed that, because, like I said, his new tag team he got, they fucking suck.
I know. But let's say that the Visible Woman, thoughts and rating of the Briggs and Amora, Elijah, Trick, Top Dollar, and Wesley match.
I'll start off with Alex told me a story about how Top Dollar doesn't like fly out of the ring anymore because Joe Hendry made fun of him.
Remember that song?
That's sad.
Remember that song? Do you walk the cheese? It's champion. Yeah. That's why he doesn't jump over that shit anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For this match, it was a good match. I was happily surprised with the Inamura taking the pin, and I like the friendship that he and Briggs have, where he's like, "No, I want you to take it."
Let's not talk about that.
Spoil that.
Yeah.
So overall, I'll give this a B+.
Okay. D-Walk rating?
I fucking get this shit a fucking D. The fact that about it, y'all let y'all TNA fucking champion get pinned. They let the TNA fucking champion get pinned by Amora. That shit is crazy to me.
Thinking about it, it kind of sucks because like he's rental from Noah. So a rental from Noah pinned a rental from to TNA, which is Trick Williams.
And Amora lost just about damn near every match he wrestled. Just about.
Not all of them. Like he has an 80% loss rate, but it's not that bad. I mean, it's kind of
okay. 80%. That's fucking horrible. 80%. That's fucking horrible. Come on.
I mean, maybe 75.
And you got pinned by him, and you supposed to be a world champion.
Yes.
Come on.
I know. But let's continue on. Backstage, I got it right here. Backstage, Ava Rain Sorry about that. Yo, okay. So Ruka and Zarya are walking and talking backstage. They're talking about how the viral video got messed up because of Lash and Kaylani. Tatum Paxley pops out of the trunk, and they're like, like, we gotta go to match. Go. So they go, and then she follows her, and the doll doesn't have any clothes. Back from commercial, Ava and Robert Stone and Stevie Turner are at Ava's office when they hear commotion, and Rain goes to investigate. It's Tony D'Angelo and Luca. They're arguing. Tony wants Luca to get a match against Stacks for the prove his loyalty, but Crucifino doesn't want to fight him. Ava says that she can't get him a match against Stacks because Stacks already has a match next week against Noam Dar for the Heritage Cup. Ava puts fuel in the fire by saying Stacks Consigliere signed it, and Tony gets apoplectic. Wow, good word. As Luca begs off that he had nothing off to do with it, which again he did say, I did not sign off for that at all. So D-Walk, who is Stacks Consigliere?
Is Izzy Dang?
No, Izzy Dames with the culling.
No, I mean it's the one chick, the other chick. What was the other chick
Rizzo.
that disappeared? Rizzo is Rizzo, bro. Everybody turning on we all talked about this. Shout out to Joe. I don't know where the fuck you at, but we talked about that. They all turning on.
Yeah, makes sense. And there's a good storyline there where Rizzo could just say, you left me for so long in a fucking house. Stacks finally found me and felt bad. And it gave me a job. Because like we think I'm gonna survive off canned sausages forever, bro. Nah. So I get that. Who do you think is the consigliere? Miss Woman?
I hadn't considered I hadn't considered Rizzo, and that's a good option, honestly. Because if they're making it out to be a mystery, who could it be? Unless it's just someone random. We haven't met yet.
True. Sounds like we got a comment coming up right now. Go ahead. And then even EOD says that it's Rizzo. It has to be.
Yeah.
She ain't done shit for a while. And then if she's not
gonna
be a wrestler, then let her be a manager like Luca.
I would not mind that.
Because like we've only in the time that we've both watched NXT, started watching it, we've only seen her match twice.
Yeah.
That's it in like a year.
And she's more entertaining in her talking.
Oh yeah.
And, like not dissing her wrestling at all. I haven't really seen that much of it. But she's good with, like the promos and everything.
Yeah, she could talk her shit.
Like, deep Italian accent and voice and everything.
She's a cute little bunny teeth too. It's pretty awesome. Back after that, we get the next match: Izzy Dane versus Zarya, Evolution Eliminator. At this point, Jada Parker's already in it. Last Legend's already in it. 2 spots remaining. Izzy Dane, immediately when the bell rang, she tried to go for a schoolboy roll up. Got a 2. Back and forth after a while. Zarya blasts her with a pump kick. Zarya remains in control as we go to break. Following a choke slam for 2, Zarya returns with a Jurian suplex with Tatum Paxley. Appears out of nowhere. Grabs Soruka. Soruka screams. Zarya turns around and says, what the fuck was that? Because she was worried about Soruka. And then Izzy Dane with the sky-high powerbomb for the 1, 2, 3. This match only lasted 5 minutes. 6 minutes. Cardi M, thoughts, rating, and where... No, just thoughts and rating. We'll stop right there before we continue.
This was okay. Zarya showed out. Obviously, she's a powerhouse. Izzy Dame, I was only paying like half attention to this match, but I know she won, but I don't remember anything memorable from the match. So I will give this a C, which is just a neutral grade for me.
And a C from the Invisible Woman is this, ladies and gentlemen. God, I love you, Josh Alexander.
It's
Thanks
that
for the buttons.
noise. It's just
No, not even this. Even this.
Is this what the wrestling business has devolved into over the past 22 years?
That even the casual viewers like, C. D-Walk, rating.
I'm trying to get this shit a fucking E. Because, first of all, I'm fucking sick and tired of fucking wrestlers being involved in single wrestling matches when it don't involve you, especially when it's important. I don't get that. Why the fuck is if it's a one-on-one match and then you got other people? If you're not a manager, you can't come out, bro. You an active wrestler, you can't come out. Why the fuck is they letting this shit happen and then they just ruin the fucking matches because it just make them look more about them than a fucking wrestler when they had to do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a wrestler come out and both of y'all wrestle and that wrestler interfere in the fucking match, that make it look like they give you the spotlight off you.
Mm-hmm.
It don't make
Yeah.
sense to me. I hate it. I'm fucking sick of the fucking interference matches. I'm fucking sick of fucking tired of the referee fucking looking at you and catching you in the act. They in the act of fucking having the fucking chair and they fucking tell them to put the chair down instead of ejecting their ass. That shit don't make sense. Back in the day, they used to fucking eject your ass until you get the fuck out.
It was again this whole protection from like different things is starting to bother me as well. But I give this rating of a match. This wasn't a good Easy Dame match. Nothing against Easy Dame. It just wasn't a good Easy Dame match.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't nothing. It's nothing to get the wrestlers. It's against how the referees portray themselves. Like I said, a tap out with Thea Hill, the referees should have seen that shit. It should have been like a fucking. They should have had to need to fucking do the match all over again, or they fucking need to have two more participants. It should have been a fatal four way. There's no way in fucking way. Jada Parker should have beat Thea Hill. Thea Hill should have been.
Yeah. No, I know.
There's no fucking way Thea Hill should have lost that match.
No,
And Thea Hill to fucking wrestle way worse than fucking Jada Parker.
I'm not. You got to comment. I'm not sure. I know how D-Walk feels. No, just you let him talk for 10 more minutes. You're gonna feel how D-Walk feels. Because honestly, I feel the same way. The fact that you bring back Thea after months of not doing anything, and then she was hot, and then she's not. Jada Parker winning and losing based off refs alone. Yeah. Always off fucking refs. She won the match with Tatum because of a fucking ref. Mm-hmm. She won the match against Theo because of a fucking ref.
It's his second time. Yeah. And I don't know why the fuck they're doing this.
And the fucking way she tapped. The fucking way Jada Parker tapped. You should be able to pay attention. Why the fuck is the ref behind them when he should have been like on the side or the opposite side? That don't make no sense to me. Like the referee wasn't even paying no fucking attention. So apparently, you're not doing your fucking job.
And the ref should have went to the fucking timekeeper. Mm-hmm. All right, I don't give a shit if Jada Parker did the hypnotic 1, 2, 3. No. Before I even do give me a second. Go into the timekeeper. Show me the thing. That's what happened. All right. The winner of the match is Thea Hill by submission.
That's what I was about to say. Like, all you have to do, if this was seriously happening, you just go check if she actually tapped. And she did. You can see it on camera. But again, it's part of a story where they're using the refs to make Jada Parker look good, and it's making her look bad.
And throughout the whole match, after that, Jada Parker stole the champion, stole the opportunity. She was crafty. She played Thea Hill. No, she tapped. The referee was fucking stupid. And because of that, Jada Parker, once again, this is like, if you said, this isn't, you're right, baby. This isn't an Nepo baby. This is like sending your kid to Harvard and she's just all body, no mind. And it's fucking ridiculous. And you keep paying the teachers to give her A's.
This is the boyfriend.
No. Time out. Ding me on this, bro. Ding me on this. This is like fucking the student, fucking the teacher and everything to get better grades. That's how it is to me right now.
He told me to ding him.
Oh my God.
He said it, you know.
Oh my God.
That's how it is. Because it's bullshit.
You knew the ding was coming. I can't argue that.
And I get that.
I told him, like, it's bullshit. Yeah. That's how much bullshit. That's what it's like.
It is. It is. And it pisses me off. One, she calls it the sky high power bomb. It's actually a Liger bomb. It did not look like a Liger bomb. Zarya does not weigh anything more than you because you're taller and bigger. Now, to the standings before we get to the end. As of now, Last Legend, Jada Parker, Izzy Dame. 2 Amazons and a big booty girl. As of right now. Backstage, Inamura and Briggs are also like, he's like, yo, man, you won. That's awesome. That's cool. You won. He's like, he tells Inamura pinfall victory on Trick Williams up and says that he should get a title shot out of it. Inamura says that he wants Briggs to take the title shot, and when Josh tries to tell him he should keep it, Yoshiki says that he wants Briggs to be the TNA championship, and while he goes after the NXT championship, Josh tells him he's thinking big, and that's that. Next up, Jordynne Grace versus Lola Vice, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I will say this now. I'm sad that Joe's not here. Match of the fucking night. Because Jordynne Grace was trying to do power, and like always, her fucking weakness is that she tries to hold out her power to the end, and hopefully she can overpower people. Lola Vice did a jumping arm breaker from the top rope. Lola Vice went for her knee, her neck, her shoulder, her arm, every body part that Lola Vice was trying to break. It was quite beautiful. In the end, and then what was the like? I think it was the Dama Latina. She did that early, so I was like, well, why is she doing the Dama Latina spot early? She usually does that like the end. That's kind of weird. At the kick to the head, which broke Jordan's nose. That was awesome. I mean, not awesome for Jordan to get hurt, but awesome in the spot, because he's like, you can hear the. And again, ladies and gentlemen, nice little wrestling secret. They have little like clackers on their feet, so when they hit something, it clacks like that. So it might sound difficult, like devastating, but really it's just a piece of plastic on another piece of plastic that slaps when your feet hit something. Click. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. After that, Lola Vice is like, get up. She tries to do another kick. Jordynne Grace reverses that kick into a weird suplex, and then does the beast mode. You remember that too, right? There was a weird fucking suplex, and then did that into the beast mode for the 1, 2, 3. Jordynne Grace is the final opponent for the 4-way, and as it stands, Lash, Izzy, Jordan, Jada, LIJJ. D-Walk, rating of the match, and are you satisfied with the 4 women that are in the Fatal 4-way for June 24th?
I am satisfied. I'm gonna say because it's something new. I'm gonna say because I mean they deserve it. Like these 4 people actually deserve to be in it.
Okay, I get that.
I mean,
yeah, go on.
Come on, but I'll take that back. I take it. It should be interesting.
Yeah,
it could be better.
Yeah, it could be, but it was pretty. Again, there's another point where Jordynne Grace did a Vader bomb, and Lola Vice countered it into the triangle. You saw it, you're like, oh shit, and then she got her up into the power bomb on her, and then Lola Vice got on her chest. Invisible Woman. Thoughts and rating and highlights of the Jordynne Grace versus Lola Vice match qualifier. And are you satisfied with the final 4 that are going to June 24th?
I'll answer your second question first. Honestly, it is what it is. I have other favorites, but they pick the ones that are like most popular right now, and they've been doing that. I'm glad that Lash gets her chance, to be fair.
Again.
But yeah, I don't know where they're going with her story right now. Now, Jordynne Grace and Lola Vice, this match was good. It was a strong match. Nobody got hurt except Jordynne Grace this time, I guess. I didn't know she broke her nose.
Yeah, she was bleeding at the end. She's like, she just hit the nose and tapped it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was a badass match. So I'll give it a B. Okay.
Yeah. A+. I rarely give those A+. It was a good fucking match. Lola Vice is with her shtick, but now she's adapting where people go to the top rope. Like, I'm not going to stop doing submissions, and I'm just going to do an arm breaker on that. You're going to do a Vader bomb on me, I'm just going to do a submission on that. You're going to try to power bomb me, I'm just going to do a submission on that. For every body part that Jordynne Grace was trying to use against Lola Vice would counter it and do a submission on it. However, because Jordan's a veteran and she has like a long-ass gas tank, all she had to do was just wait it out until Lola did something stupid, which was that kick. Counted it, boom. And then you saw that she quickly did the beast mode, like, no, fuck this shit. Bop, 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna fucking play around. I'm not, because that shows in the future that Lola Vice could be a problem for Jordan in the future.
Yeah.
I like that. Like, she ain't gonna play. If she plays around again, or she doesn't play around anymore against Lola. Like, I gotta treat this bitch seriously from now on, because she almost got me on multiple occasions. So I like the storyline of that. And here's the other part I want to say. The referee in this match was a professional through and through. Saw the submissions, saw the placement of the shoulders, saw what needed to be done every single fucking time. I was impressed with this referee. So why can't we have this referee in the Jada for Thea Hale match?
I mean, in all matches, though.
Dumbass.
Why can't we have this in all matches? I mean, because like I said, referees are fucking supposed to be like police officers. They're supposed to view, observe everything. Like, they're supposed to. I mean, they make police officers fucking perfect, right? They supposed to be perfect. They supposed to be everything, there for everything. They supposed to be fucking see shit when you don't supposed to see shit.
Yeah.
So how is they missing shit like that? How is they missing tap outs? How the fuck is they fucking up on put motherfuckers out? Like I said, when you at a club and everything, you do something wrong, and motherfucker, they gonna bounce you out immediately. Why the motherfucker referee can't be like that?
Here's the part I wanted to say. You could have inserted Jordan and still made a storyline with Lola and put it in there. She won a match in a tag match in Worlds Collide. Mm-hmm. And your reward for that is to make her lose that she won't be in the Fatal 4-Way. When Jada was in the last big-ass thing that was happening, and now she's going to be again for another big-ass thing that's going to be happening. Again, I don't want to see Jada versus JC. It sounds stupid in paper.
No.
And
JC shouldn't be champion, though. And that's what pissed me off. JC shouldn't be the fucking champion. We ain't even got to the main event and everything, and I'm pissed off because the fact about it, bro. How the fuck you gonna be a leader when you fucking can't even do shit yourself? How the fuck
we will get to that. We will get to that. Yes,
right.
We will get to that. After that, let's just go on and we get a recap of all Evolution Elimination followers. After that happening, I gotta give me a second. Backstage, Ruka and Zarya are like all pissed, and they see Tatum, and Tatum's like, please don't hurt me, no. Izzy Dame comes in and says, look, I could have been your friend. I could have had your back. They don't have your backs, and they don't put you in. They don't put you in their TikToks. So I have your backs. And then Tatum had a moment of clarity and said, you know what? You're fucking right. Fuck this shit. She grabbed the doll and left. Like, don't hang out with two fucking girls. I don't give a shit about you, dude. Hang out with the cult leader. I don't know why you want to hang out with the cult leader, but hang out with her. Fucking better than nothing else. Blake Monroe is walking backstage and says the break. Back from commercial, we get a hype reel for Norm Dar in NXT Heritage Cup. He says he has the most times. He's had the longest. He's had it for 800 plus days. 800 days. That's 2 years. Guaranteed he had the belt. I mean, not the belt, the Heritage Cup. And now he has it back. Just to proudly give it the stacks. So Ava Rain is at the ring for Blake Monroe's contract signing. Let's fucking go. Mm-hmm. I got it right here.
Almost forgot.
Blake Monroe contract signing. Ava hypes up Blake coming in. Blake's like, I've been waiting for this. I always wanted to jump into the locker room with all these girls, but said it in a very like sensual way and ambiguous. Fatal Influence comes out. They say that, why do you need to sign this? You're just a nobody. And then I did like how Blake Monroe said, I guess the rumors are true. You guys are just bitches. I'm paraphrasing.
That's basically what he said.
Just call you bitches. Freaking Jasmine Nix is like, hi, I'm relevant. I'm going to say 2 sentences. And then Blake Monroe said that. Now, what was the reference that you said that, if you remember?
Okay.
Go for it.
So you guys are pissed that she's copying Toni Storm's gimmick, right?
Yes. I
quickly realized after her first promo was a few weeks ago, right?
Yes.
We saw something online that was like a clip by clip. Yeah. it was like a clip by clip of how she copied Sabrina Carpenter, who copied off Bewitched, obviously.
Yes.
Like, it was originally Bewitched. But she is quite literally copying off Sabrina Carpenter. Why? I don't listen to her music, but I know for a fact that there's this little bit she does in one of her songs called Juno, where it's like, have you ever tried this one? And then she does some kind of like implied sex position.
Yeah.
But Blake Monroe took that shit.
Yeah.
She copied off of a pop star who's probably like half her age. I don't know how old she is. I'm sorry.
Sabrina?
No. I don't know how old
Blake?
Mariah May is,
Like
or
30?
But it's just kind of crazy that she's like, oh, I'm gonna be not only Toni Storm but a pop star.
Yes.
So I'm sorry. I wish I could play you a clip of. I don't know if I would get copyrighted immediately,
we would
you know,
immediately get copyrighted.
Just look it up for yourselves. The Juno, whatever. You'll see it.
Sabrina Carpenter. You want either way. After that,
that's bullshit.
That's some bullshit. Again, they copyright. I'm telling you that shit.
No, I mean it's just a copy. Anyways.
After that, Fatal Influence attack
Crazy.
Blake Monroe, double choke slam to the table. We end the show there.
Mm-hmm.
So, terms of the signing, the fact that she is copying Toni Storm by the T, the talking, the mannerisms, the backstage segments, the car thing, that she's copying Sabrina Carpenter, who's copying up Bewitched. D. And the fact of Not My Champion coming in, and even NXT is being selective history and not showing the fact or the times that she cheats to beat the people that she's fought on already. She fought Stephanie McCurry, won Stephanie McCurry because everyone was cheating. She fought Lainey Reed and won against Lainey because of cheating. That NXT themselves are cutting it off, acting like she's the best champion ever. No, NXT. The fact that you show us all the matches and the fact that you show us JC Jane cheat because she has Fatal Influence is not making her the best champion. You know why Asuka was one of the best champions ever out of 500 plus days? And if anyone breaks it, I'm fine with that. But the fact that at the tail end of her career as the 500 plus day champion, she cheated. Only at the tail end, not at the beginning, not at the middle, because she was that damn good. So that tells you, JC, that because you're hanging out with these two people, you will never be like Asuka. So you are on your own. You will never be the best NXT champion ever. It's Asuka. Sorry, it just fucking is. And if you can't break that record, like Roxanne almost did, she almost beat it, and she was the most defenses, but she got boring. Either way, I give this contract scene, like I give this whole thing a C minus. Cardi M, you gave it a rating as well.
Same thing, I guess.
C minus. D-Walk, I have the buttons ready, so they're a little crazy now.
I get this shit a fucking E because you got a new wrestler. You got the same. You got JC Jane doing the same thing in everything she do. There's nothing changes. She always has somebody jump somebody. It's fucking boring. She shouldn't even be fucking champion, bro.
But she is until either. But the thing is, she is until Great American Bash and or Evolution. She can't.
It's boring, bro.
I know. But what would you rate the contract signing and the power slam and the choke
It's
slam?
a fucking E, bro. I get this shit a fucking E. Whenever you gotta have 3 people on one person, it's a fucking E.
Okay, now we know for the future. For me, it was again C minus D. Honestly, and as a whole, this NXT for me was a C.
This whole
That's it.
This shit was an E to me, bro. This shit was trash to me.
I think E, but ultimately with your ratings, you gave this like a D plus. Honestly,
this shit was trash to me, bro. It didn't make no sense. I'm sick of the Carter referees. I'm sick of the jumping. I'm sick of it, man. Come on, man.
I know. Cardi M rating as a whole of this NXT episode.
I feel like I have to separate my rating a little bit, so I'm gonna do it like that. For story, it's a C. I agree, and that's being generous. In terms of wrestling, I'll give it a B.
Oh yeah,
because I want to like my low ratings are for the story. It's not for the wrestling that I'm seeing. So
okay, I give it that like yeah.
Your opinion. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. Let's get your opinion on let's say like if this is on a real life version and everything, the referees interfering, the beef that's happened. Like I said, there's no way they should have put Wesley with Trick Williams. There's no way that shit should have happened.
But again, they're trying to be selective history and trying to make us forget that none of these things happen. It can't.
If you did that shit to a real person, it'd be a shootout.
I know, but remember,
you can't do that.
This version of NXT, it's based on like every year they erase the history and then they keep going over and over again. It's really starting to piss me the fuck off.
Yeah.
But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that was NXT Time with D-Walk. 1 hour and 10 minutes, fucking good, streamlined up, quite beautifully.
Thank y'all for coming on. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, shout out to the Verizon team. Shout out to motherfucking Sports Jedi. Shout outs to Cristiano Don. My partner Joe BNCO. Can the Destroyer, man. Come on, we got a lot of shout outs to get out. Terrell, Pharrell, Black Couch Booking. Hey, we getting up there. Our numbers getting up there, Alex. You seen that, right?
We've been growing.
Our numbers, like my numbers is growing and everything. We getting there, bro. That's all we need, man. Come on, let's do it. I'm ready.
Slow but surely, like I said, so you're at 100 plus. I am at 3.74 thousand.
Yes.
Around that time at the most. Joe is at 56, but we're growing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
But Joe got an excuse. Joe has an excuse.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah. Not just that though. Like it's awesome to see you guys building a wrestling community. Like even I kind of came into it, and everybody else has been coming into it, like Black Couch Booking and EOD and Influential Sports. Like we're very grateful.
But the thing about it, we doing it together though. We all growing together. To me, we a team. We the fucking goddamn Justice League right here, bro. We a team, bro. Like we all up. When one up, we all up. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I appreciate
it. Like,
I love it.
Like, and EOD is like the fourth, well, actually the fifth member of the PWF on Saturday. And he's the unofficial member, official unofficial member of Thursdays whenever we do person involved. And he's like,
but we up.
Yeah.
One up, we all up, bro. Whenever it, like, no matter who get a fucking subscriber, we all get a fucking subscriber because we all up in this bitch.
Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the point of NXT Time with D-Walk. We will see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Post-it review episode with hopefully EOD, Influential Sports, Invisible Woman, CJ Wolfie, and Terrell. Saturday, there will be an episode of the PWF talking about I don't know what the fuck. And on Sundays on Kick, exclusively on Kick at 9 p.m. and up, there will be uncensored wrestling talk. Whatever the fuck they want to talk about, whatever clips they have, they can do whatever the fuck they want. It's on Kick. There's no rules. I don't care. Stay healthy. Stay happy. Welcome to NXT Time with D-Walk. Wednesdays, 9:30, Javon, Thea Hale, Jada Parker. You tap the fuck out, Jada Parker. You tap the fuck out. And I hope next week they fucking talk about that. Because if not, then we have to wait all the way to the Fatal 4-Way where Thea Hale comes out of nowhere. And
if not, you're going to see me crash out. Live.
Right.
I'm gonna shoot my pistol in the fucking house. Crashing out. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna knock everything down. I'm gonna shoot the pistol and everything. Like I'm crashing out.
Yeah.
D-Walk,
Ignore that part.
Implicating yourself.
Yeah,
He's talking about hypotheticals. Hypothetically.
Peace and love, everybody.
Hypothetically, with a toy gun. Bye.
Just bought a Cadillac, took it to the top, got the damn top drop, 2